I don't give a fuck. You're tripping with JJ.
Wow!
Fuck you, asshole.
Tell your bitch I said hi, nigga. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I am your host, JJ. You are on Tripping with JJ podcast. I got a very special guest today, all the way from Denver, okay? Give my man a motherfucking round of applause. He go by the name of Mystic. All right, we got Mystic up in this bitch, okay? So, Mystic, you got a lot of motherfucking haters out there. You got a lot of motherfucking supporters out there.
Facts.
You stuck in motherfucking between. What's the difference between Denver and Arizona?
The weather. The weather. To be honest with you, the music scenes and everything is pretty much the same, bro. Like, everybody thinks everybody's hating on them, but they really just don't push their market hard enough, you know. But it's also a lot of talent and a lot of people that do push their market real hard, but they stuck in a place where it's not a hotbed for hip hop per se.
Right.
Like, you know how you can go to Atlanta, you go to New York, you can make money out there as far as like you can damn near go platinum in Atlanta if you do the right things just in Atlanta. You know, out here the market is, well, not, I shouldn't say the market, I should say the demographic of it out here is less black people out here, you know?
Okay.
So like out here, as far as the haters and the love, it's pretty much the same, bro. You know, you never know who's hating on you until you actually start doing it bigger and bigger and bigger. So when I start seeing the hate, you know, I just figure I'm doing something right, you know?
So there's a lot of people that gonna hate on you because of your potential, of your character, of your creativity,
Yeah.
of your persistence. How do you separate the fake from the real one? How do you fucking know that?
I stick to the people that started with me. That's pretty much it, you know? And then after that, I just expect everybody to hate. That's pretty much how it goes. I just expect everybody to be haters. So, like, I just keep them to a distance, and then, like, you know, you show your true colors at the end of the day, by, you know, how you support, and the bigger I get, the way you react. If it's a happy thing or if it's you should be putting me on thing, then I kind of know where you stand, you know?
Right. Now, these niggas out here right now are for self. I mean, that shit is obvious as a motherfucker.
Facts.
Even if when they with you, they still for their motherfucking self. You understand what I'm saying? They're looking at you like, yo, I may fuck with you as a benefit. You may just be a motherfucking benefit to me.
Absolutely.
That's a fair statement?
Absolutely. Anywhere I've been, like, it's been like that. And you know, I've helped and put a lot of people on and did a lot of things for a lot of people, and I kind of see the replications of it and what I get back, and it's usually not the same, you know. So like, but then you kind of get told that you're selfish when you're doing for yourself, you know. So when it comes down to it, like, you know, you pretty much see it with everything you do. So like, I never do it for like the people, for like to see what I can get back from it though. So it feeds my spirit and I feel good helping people regardless of whatever they do for me. I just know that I'm solid, you know.
Wow. So you got a heart, you got compassion for helping people.
Absolutely.
Okay. And even though you may have some Judases around in the camp, you don't let that shit swag you and curb you. You stay strong.
Yeah, and the reason being is because I wish it was a nigga like me to help me when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? And when I was in the position, I probably would have been a little more solid to the situation and been more loyal to the situation if I did have somebody to help me. But I had to bump my head a billion times for the young niggas I do help out to not bump their head a billion times, maybe 100 times, because you're going to bump your head regardless, you know? But just as far as with me, I had to learn them lessons the hard way and show loyalty to people who wasn't loyal to me so I can understand what disloyalty look like, you know? So
That's deep.
I still keep it solid though, you know, regardless of all the times I've been fucked over, took L's, then gave and not giving back. I still stay the same way. I don't know nothing else, you know what I'm saying?
Man, it's hard to find someone that bumped their head a million times, been betrayed, been hurt a million times, for you to even say something like that. It's a testament to who you are,
Right on.
how strong you are. You know what I mean? So I want to commend you, man. You're a strong brother. You're a king out here, and you're holding it down despite the facts and the odds that are against you on a daily basis.
Daily. Right on.
Right? So what's some of your what are some of your affirmations? What is some of your motivation on a daily?
Shit, not being broke, man. That's the number one motivation, bro. Just coming from being in situations where, from just seeing how street shit work out and where I could have been at and what happened to like my brother when I was 16, losing him, and then like struggle shit. I just never want to go back to that shit, so I gotta stay on a constant beat. I can never work for nobody again. So like, to maintain your business and the things that go on, you got to be a motivated person to just not be motivated to be motivated to not be broke again. You know, that's my number one motivation is me not being broke. I don't want my mama to be broke. I don't want my brother to be, so I kind of play that safety cushion for a lot of situations. So I got to stay on the grind and motivated and constantly doing something with myself. So that's my motivation right there, bro.
Positivity. Mystic is talking about positivity, persevering, consistency, and don't lose your focus. Stay focused regardless of the odds.
Absolutely.
You got to go hard regardless of the odds, okay? Shit's going to happen. What are you going to do? You going to fucking give up?
Shit happens all the time.
Every
Even
day.
in the good, even when I'm facing a good situation, like I might have been like, man, I made 10K in a day, I made 20K in a day, but I lost a homie yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So like, you gotta understand that even with the good thing, that's why people like look at people that's famous, like how you going through situations and blah blah. You got all that money. Money don't mean shit if you losing your people. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to these niggas.
So like, you gotta prioritize and figure out what's important to you, and when you figure that out, you'll understand that sometimes you might be good somewhere else, but what's in your heart might not be good. So like, you really gotta like balance that shit. If not, you're gonna lose your mind with a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying?
Money can fuck up a good situation is what Mystic is getting to.
A lot of times.
If your motherfucking mind ain't right, okay, you're not grounded, okay, you're not level-headed, you're gonna fuck this whole pot up
Yep.
real quick, okay?
And then you'll fuck the money up in a heartbeat. Look, like if you'll get the money, not be balanced on that side, and you lost that side and the money. So then you just broke with fucked up situations. Like,
Right.
yeah, you gotta find that balance, man. That's a must.
Absolutely. So what's some of your motivation as like who do you look up to in the industry, old school and new school?
Nipsey Hussle changed my life. Rest in peace to Crip God. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you know.
We love Nip.
Yeah,
Rest
man.
in peace.
I got one of my first placements with Nipsey, and bro was just a solid individual. Like, he never cheated and broke the rules. You know what I'm saying? The street shit. And then like, when you in LA and then on the West Coast, when your enemigos even love you, it just speaks volumes about you. This man had the 60s and the 8 trays actually sitting in the same parking, even though it's through death, had them in the same area, not shooting and killing each other. That's
crazy.
Nuts. That's nuts.
You know what that is? That's fucking respect.
Big respect.
Niggas can't do that
At all.
and live to talk about that shit.
That part.
All right?
That part.
So I never met Nip, but I love his music. Okay, that victory lap shit is crazy, crazy. I went bananas over that. That rap nigga shit is bananas. I went bananas over that shit. Okay, rest in peace, my nigga, real one. Now, how did Nipsey change your perspective on the game?
Just teaching black business. Like, it made me, Nipsey, look, even though I never wanted to work for anybody in the first place, Nipsey solidified that I never want to get a 9-to-5 and work for nobody else again, because, who can I feed besides me? you know, and then I'm not even feeding me, I'm surviving doing some shit like that. So it really taught me save your money, put your money in the right places. This is how you double up. Like, I mean, just even I've been listening to Nipsey since like 2009, 2008, you know, and so like just getting to do the work with him and just hearing some of the things that he tells my homeboys, that he tell the people around me, just listening to him talk, bro, like, man, you start thinking better of yourself, like you a king. You really like, you put your value up and you stick by your value and you make them respect your value. And that's what I learned from bro.
See, a lot of people got talent, but a lot of people don't have that genuine heart. They're not coming from the right place. This man is teaching, preaching to his own. He's trying to build you and empower you and give you he's trying to pave the fucking way. He's not like, yo, I'm gonna be successful, I'm gonna start a business, I'm not looking back, I'm not saying fuck the hood. No, I'm right here. I'm right here in this hood. I'm a testimony to this shit, and I want to help you, King. I want to show you, King. I want to show you that, yo, we can do this.
Facts.
We can do this. We don't got to kill each other. We don't got to hate on each other. We can do this. You can do your shit. I could do my shit. Yo, let's collab and do some shit.
Absolutely.
Right? So, rest in peace to King, man. We love you, Nip. Forever love you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. You know what I mean? Now, how did that affect you? How did that change your life? You know, the unfortunate situation with Nip. How did that change your life?
It was a couple of things, because at the time when he had passed away, I had lost like one of my best little homies, like, rest in peace, TK the Lope, and they was both neighborhood Crips. And so like it taught, both of the situations kind of parallel, taught me, and when I say this, it's no disrespect, but keep my nose out of hood bullshit when I don't have to be into it. A, and B, when it comes down to it, that just the respect of the people around you, you gotta maintain that and understand your position, because when you're in a specific position, you know, and you feeding your whole hood, you gotta kind of play things differently. Like that hurt me, bro. It took me a year to be able to listen to Nip music and not cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't do that. I mean, like.
No. We're not. Yo, listen.
I'm talking about just musicians, just rappers.
No,
like,
yeah. His loss affected your life, impacted your life.
Facts.
You was entitled to feel the way you felt, as if you lost a brother, a real connected brother, blood, or connected brother, sister, or like a mother or a father. That's how deep your connection was with Nip. Mm-hmm. So there ain't no apology, there ain't no funny feeling, there ain't no suspect look how you feel about that shit, my nigga. You're a real one for even saying that.
Period.
Niggas be pocketing that shit.
Yeah, which is a problem in the community.
You feel me? Niggas be peep game. Niggas always trying to slip and slide like, yo, I love this nigga, I rep this nigga. Some shit happened. It's like, fuck that nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
Sad. And you know, I never understood that, bro. Like, as far as like the holding in feelings and stuff. I used to do that, and then I started talking to a therapist because I had a lot of anger shit going on and things, and he's like, bro, being a man don't mean that you don't have emotion. We got more emotions most of the time than females do. We just hold it in, which is why we so angry and so like, you know. And so I learned, like, cry about it, you know, talk about it, you know, and speak about it and speak how you feel about that situation. And that one hurt me, bro. Hurt me.
See, the situation where a man can express his emotion in the deepest way with tears and maintain his integrity, his character, his persona, and the whole 9 yards. This is one of them.
Period.
This is one of them. Okay? Mystic is telling you, yo, I love that man as a real brother.
That part.
Right? As a real brother. Excuse me, there wasn't no hating. Not at all. Okay? He was trying to build along with Nip, and Nip was welcoming him in the same boat. Like, yo, Holmes, I got you.
Facts. I mean, like, and he was, at the time when we did the song with him, I you know, not, by the way, I just produced it. It's really my partner Rockstar song. But at the time when we did the song, he wasn't doing collabs for people. But it was so much love in the situation that he was like, yo, I'll give y'all a hook, just send me, you know, just I'm gonna send y'all these ones, pick one, and we picked that one, and then I sent the beat out because I redid a beat over it, and then he sent it back with newer vocals, and it was like, oh my gosh, bro, like hearing, and then like I remember the feeling I got getting the vocals back and just saying pick one, just the fact he said pick one.
Wow.
These is from my album. I want to let y'all pick one. And now,
Crazy.
Crazy
love,
man.
Crazy love.
And I know celebrities that wasn't on that type of level, that aren't on that type, would never be on that type of level, that didn't show that kind of love. You know?
Out of everybody Nip could have fucked with, he fucked with you. Mm-hmm. That says a lot about you, and that says a lot about how he's willing to help somebody who's not as big as a Jay-Z, who's not as big. I'm not comparing you, but what I'm saying is, the love and respect and admiration he had for you, it didn't fucking matter about the money, the nigga, or the matter, the longevity. He was like, yo, I fucks with you. I see me in you.
He just seen a young black man trying to get it and was like, you know what? Let me help y'all.
Right. You can't find that.
At all.
You can't pay for that.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? You bump into that shit, you gotta like fucking cherish and love that shit forever. You know what I mean? I hate to see motherfuckers taking out our brother like that. I that shit pains me, man.
And another thing, it hurt because the way that went about, shout out to, like I said, shout out my boy Rockstar. That's really his cousin, his people. And I watched how it hurt my homies. And the people, like the real 60s that I know and the real homies from LA, I watched how it hurt them and how the homies cried and came and made songs about it. And that spoke volumes to the niggas who was coming to make songs too, because they don't do that kind of music. And I sat in the studio and cried with the homies. That was, man.
It was real.
Super real.
It was real. Okay? It was an admirable thing to acknowledge, okay, Nip. To acknowledge the fucking brotherhood. Mm-hmm. That brotherhood shit is so fucking absent in our community.
Absolutely.
Like everything a nigga do for you, you gotta pay $1 million or $100 or $20,000 or some shit like that. My nigga, like everybody don't got it.
That part.
Everybody don't have it. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
So if you see a nigga just got that raw passion, that raw fucking ambition, look out for him, cause he not always gonna be down.
That part.
He's not always gonna be down. That nigga gonna leap and he gonna take fucking leaps and bounds. You understand what I'm saying?
Regardless.
Peep game. Don't sleep on these niggas out here. Don't sleep on these real ones out here.
And I tell them all the time, like even the ones I help, if you take that leap and you ain't talk to me again, you know, I'm not even tripping. I'm glad to see you do something better than what you was doing before. You know, like I got a homie Hood that's in prison right now. He doing 100 years. And he hit me. He was like, bro, I can have somebody cash out you some money. Just I need my songs. Man, I ain't finna take your money and you in prison, bro. Just record these songs with me and let me get this knocked out for you, bro. I don't even want nothing on back end. Just put your music out in stride, because you know, you in a position where, you know, what could, you know, this is just helping you get your mental right. You know, what could I really do with your money that's gonna help me more than me helping you in your situation? You know what I'm saying?
That's a real one right there. That's a real one right there. Yeah. A lot of cats will look at it like, yo, that's an opportunity for me to take advantage and shit like that.
I don't want I don't even want no money on the back end, bro. Just put your music out, because I know you're going to do numbers, do your thing, but I'm going to help you because ain't nobody else willing to help you for free.
Let me tell you something, Mystic. Let me tell you something. You got a little bit of Nipsey in you.
Oh, yeah.
You got a little bit of Nipsey in you. I never met the brother, but I watch like damn near every fucking tape he put out.
Facts.
Okay? He saw a big part of the community where he saw it, and he didn't just stand back. He did something about it. You got that same thing like, yo, I just want to help. I just want to help. Facts. You can't find a bigger heart than that in this world. You can't. Because everybody like, yo, I'm going to help you, bud, or yo, if you could break me off on the rebound or the back end, or, you know what I mean, like this, that, and the third. Yo.
My saying is, be a better big homie. You hear me? Be a better big homie.
Say that motherfucking again. Like, yo.
Y'all got to be a better big homie.
What does that mean?
It basically means teach your youth something and show your youth something better. That way they ain't out here losing their lives for nothing. You know, I'd rather give one of my little homies a beat than put a pistol in their hand. You get what I'm saying? And so, like, you know. And
that's hey, Mystic is freaking giving you knowledge here, wisdom here. Okay? He's telling you, put the gun down, ride with your potential. Here's a beat, rock with it.
Do your thing, man.
Do your thing, man. That gun is gonna put you in a bad spot. It's gonna put you in a bad. It's not a good look for you.
It never results in anything positive, bro, or anything good.
Now, you have a very distinguished mind from the norm in our community, especially in the hip hop community, rap community, all of that. You think different.
Fact.
Where did that come from?
Like I said, not having nobody to do it for me. You know, like, and I always, you know what? I did have somebody do that for me. I take that back, and I feel like I'm being disrespectful. My brother, before he passed away, so when I was younger, all I wanted to do was be a Crip. That's all I wanted to do was gang bang. I wanted to be a Crip. That was my aspirations growing up, rapping and being a Crip. My brothers would be like, nigga, if you don't go get in a studio somewhere, if you don't record some, if you don't go rap.
Boy, if
go
you don't get
rap,
the fuck.
Go get the fuck, bro, rap, nigga. My uncle in the rap, nigga, what is you doing? Okay, you from over here, but rap, nigga, you ain't, you know, like, and I always understood where I was from, but I always understood because people always, those two people, my uncle Donzel, my uncle Demetrius, and my brother Jamal, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
They always, Trust still alive. Shout out to Demetrius, that nigga's cool. But but they always used to tell me, bro, like you built for something more than this shit. Like you made for something more than this, nigga. Like rap and get us out this shit. You know what I'm saying? And so like you know, I've always respected that, and kind of when they pass away, it's like they niggas be turning over in their grave if they see me out here tripping.
They basically saying, yo, don't throw your life away.
Facts.
You got potential. What the fuck is you doing?
What are you doing?
What is you doing? Like, instead of going to prison, you could be sitting on that hill somewhere.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Throwing back that rope for like, yo, homie, I got you.
Period.
You feel me? That's constructive, good brotherly love.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing where it keeps you grounded. It keeps you in line. It keeps you like, yo, I need to stick to my roots. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah. I got a lot of respect for the people who helped raise me and the people who was around me and things like that. And I, you know, especially my mama, you know what I'm saying? My mama was just, she expects so much of me, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, and not just doing it for her, but doing it for me, I expect a lot from me because of just the things I've been through and the way I was raised and the prejudices. I can't preach positivity to y'all and then go turn around and rob a nigga for something out here, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta kind of make a way for it to look, even if it's not good, it gotta look good so that y'all don't be discouraged. You know what I'm saying? So
you got a responsibility to yourself and to the people you love.
Facts. And
you take that shit seriously.
Very seriously.
Which is admirable, and that's the man in you.
Period.
That's the man in you. We gotta give you your roses because a lot of people, when they started climbing, their head get big. You understand what I'm saying? They switch up. They be like, yo, I ain't gotta fuck with you like I used to fuck with you because, you know what I'm saying? They start feeling themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
You know what I'm saying?
Weird.
You got a lot of weird motherfuckers out here.
Weird.
You know what I'm saying? But you're grounded despite the fact that you've been through a lot of adversity, obstacles, success, and failure.
Yeah, a lot more failure than the success. It hit so hard, but the failure has been present. You know, like, but you know that's one of the things that I ain't gonna lie. I love, like, I can't say I love the failing, but I love the failure in my story for the simple fact of I learned so much. You know what I'm saying? So I would never like backtrack on things. I turn my losses into lessons every time. You know, so like. You know, and then like I said, my losses turned into lessons for other people. Like, hey, bro, don't do that. You gonna fuck your whole budget up. You know, like don't do that. You gonna drop the ball on your single. You gonna drop the ball on blah blah. But you gonna go to prison for the rest of your life. You do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's big for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's good, man. I see the way you think. You selfless in a lot of ways, and a lot of people is not going to appreciate that about you. A lot of people is going to want to take advantage of that about you.
They do.
I can see that a mile away. Now, who do you have in place to watch your back as opposed to like, yo, you're not fucking with Mystic on that level, my nigga. Chill, like, back the fuck up. Like,
man, a lot of the homies be looking out for me.
Shout them out, man. Shout them. They deserve the roses too.
Man, shout out everybody from Base Gang University, man. Particularly, I want to say thank you to my brother Sizzle. He'll always look out for me, make sure that it's no sucker shit going on around me. And then my brothers Rum Nitty and D-Loke, man. Shout out to the Insanes, man, Baby Cribs. You know, like they always make sure, will stand outside with the stick out around me just to make sure there ain't nobody moving weird around me, you know, because they know that I'm valued. And like I'm the same way with them, you know, and they'll also tell me, hey bro, we going home tonight, so you go inside, nigga. We gonna make sure it's good out here. But you going home, you know, so like they always protected my interests, and I do the same for them, and I love my brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that is a beautiful thing. And by the way, shout out to Rum. I always watch him on Smrack.
You know, suicide, you do the job. Homicide, kill yourself. You feel what I'm saying?
Shout out to all them cats, man. I appreciate that because it's the opposite when there's somebody in your camp who you know got potential. You hate on them automatically because for one reason or another, you feel offended, that you feel that they're a threat to your success, to your come up, to your shit. So if you got people in your camp that got your best interest, that shit is priceless.
Priceless. Keeping good company around you that's positive, that's on the same boat, even with from the homies to women, like, you know, like just like I said, and shout out to Brittany for being there for a nigga for so long too. You know, just those are people in my mom. Them are people in my life that all even through ups and downs, bumping heads, arguments and fights, they always at the end of the day gonna say, hey, this is good for you, this ain't good for you, chill out or keep going. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm proud of you. Just a simple I'm proud of you would take somebody so far, you know, and I was built on that. Like people used to always tell me, you the one, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you. And it made me to where I gotta stay keeping my people proud of me. You know what I'm saying? Like some people like lose they whole path and shit because they don't have nobody to tell them that they proud of them. They feel like shit's not going the way that it's supposed to, you know?
Right. Absolutely. It's so important to have role models in your life. Your role model don't have to be a Tupac, a Biggie. We love Tupac, we love Biggie. But my point is, it could start at home. It could start with your little brother. It could start with your little sister. It could start with your cousin. It could start with that stranger that just show you love.
Facts.
You understand? They don't got to be blood. As long as they got that real heart, that real passion, that's love. That's real.
It.
You understand what I'm saying? You don't got to be up on the wall on a poster to be a role model.
Facts.
Somebody giving you that positive advice to keep you going, that's a role model.
My hood was my role model because they all used to be like, bro, you got it with the music shit. You got it. Like my hood, they still to this day, bro, like my neighborhood, shout out Montbello. I'm from Denver, Colorado, Northeast. I'm from Montbello, 5-5. I get phone call, bro, you know the city love you, right? You know the city love you. I moved out of Colorado 10 years ago.
And still getting it.
Still get love. I go out there, do a headliner right now and pack it out, you know? And it's love, like.
That's good, man. But you know what that is? That's because you've been loyal.
Big loyal.
That's because you never switch up on no funny shit.
I don't know how.
That's you ain't no suspect shit. You know when you come, you leave. Let's say I leave New York and I come to AZ. You start acting funny, my nigga. We pull your card like, yo, you acting real.
As you should.
As you should, right? Like, homeboy, what's up?
You from here.
You right.
Don't forget that.
What's really good. You understand what I'm saying? So that's not just, yo, we got love for you. We love you. We still got you down here. That's like, yo, my nigga, we salute you because you're a real one. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep that shit up. Don't switch up, my nigga. And that's how, y'all got to fucking pay attention to Mystic, man. Y'all got to pay. He's not just making music out here. He's not just rapping out here, okay? He's touching people's lives with what he's saying.
That part.
Okay? Now, there's some people out here struggling that's not as talented as you, okay? There's some people that say, man, I've been hitting a lot of walls, just like you, miss. You know, I've been struggling my whole motherfucking life. Like, how do I need to move? What's my next move? Like, my head is fucked up. I don't know what to do next. Like, what would be your advice with that?
My advice is find out what you're good at and capitalize on it. That's my number one advice. And that's one thing I had to learn how to do. Like an example, I hate engineering, and this is me saying this out in public. I hate recording people. It's boring to me sometimes, and it's not because of the rapper. It's just because I hate sitting looking at a screen all day, you know. But at the same time,
I don't give a fuck. You're tripping with JJ.
Wow!
Fuck you, asshole.
Tell your bitch I said hi, nigga.